Great. Now there's one last step that we have to fulfill before we can actually get started with the lead sourcing process, and that is to prepare our leads. There are two options. Either you prepare your leads and continue with the actual lead sourcing process right away, or you split these two steps up. For example, today you prepare your leads and tomorrow you use them to actually start the lead sourcing process. All right, the first step is to open Google and search for either fashion or supplement brands. Every time you start your lead sourcing process, I'll give you instructions on how many leads you should get and which niche you should focus on. So for example, if you start today, I'll tell you, hey, get me, for example, 100 leads from the fashion niche. And sometimes I will also tell you to search for a specific niche. So swimwear, gut supplements, thyroid supplements, or outdoor fashion, whatever it may be. If I need a specific niche, I'll tell you. So let's start. Open a decent amount of these websites. So let's start with fashion brands. New sustainable fashion brands. There are many options how you can get them from Google. Either you just search and take a look at the blog articles. One thing that you should keep in mind is that most businesses that you find on the first page are big businesses that have more than 400,000 followers or monthly website visitors. That's why it might be a good idea to skip to the 10th page or go even further to find smaller brands. So let's check these blog articles out. Right here you can see 40 sustainable clothing brands. Right here we can see Brown's Fashion, and then you just open a bunch of them until your browser looks like this, where it's just filled up with tons of brands. Right now for this example I will only need one, but you continue this process by searching through blog articles. Another thing that you can do is go, for example, if you would search for supplement brands, you can go to big supplement retailers like Vitamin Shopper or iHerb or whatever it may be. I can give you a few big supplement retailers and then go to their brands. When you go to their brands, you will find a lot of them. So right here, you can just open a ton of these supplement brands and you will not have to search for them on Google or in blogs. So there are multiple options. Either go to big retailers and look at their brands. That's also possible for fashion. So for example, at ASOS, they also have, okay, this is German. Normally it would say brands, and right here you can also find a lot of brands. So these are the options. Either go to Google and search through blog articles, or go to a big retailer and look for all their brands. Okay, now open a decent amount of them. You can open the ones on the first Google page. Okay, that's something I already mentioned. Now use similar sites to open more pages. So when you have opened a lot of these pages and your browser looks like this, what you can also do is go to their website. So let's look for Brown's Fashion and open their website. And now you can apply similar sites to find even more websites. Here you can see 71 million website visitors. That's way too much. So we scroll down and here you can see other brands that have less than 400,000. This one has more than 400,000, so we don't open it. And now you have even more. And you do that until your browser looks like that. If your browser looks like that, you save all of these tabs and then open a new window and continue for however long you want to continue. Okay. Now, sometimes similar sites does not work. So sometimes when you click on similar sites, it will not show you or recommend you more sites. In that case, you can just use Instagram, click on the arrow next to the follow button, and then you can open up even more pages. Now, there are multiple ways that you can access their Instagram account. For example, if you use similar sites to open multiple brands, you will land on their website. Then you can just scroll down and find their Instagram, and then you can open it like that. If you cannot find an Instagram link at the bottom of their website, you can also search for it. So you just put the business name plus Instagram. So for example, if we are on this website, we just copy that name and then look for Instagram. And then you can see right here, we found the Instagram. Check if the domain is in their bio. Yes, it's the correct domain. So we got the right business. Make sure that you open up the right one. So sometimes when you search for an Instagram account of a business or a LinkedIn account or Facebook account, whatever it may be, sometimes there are multiple ones because there are multiple businesses with the same name. In that case, only open up all of them and check which one is the right one. Now go to their Instagram accounts one by one. So after you've opened up that many businesses or more, go to their Instagram account one by one, click the arrow, and there you can open up even more pages like I showed you previously to find even more leads. At this point, you are pretty much done with the prepare phase. Just click here and right click at the top bar and save all of these tabs. So let's name that test 3 and it will be saved. You can again put that in any folder that you've created previously. It's really simple. You can add a page, you can add a folder, and then you are done. One last thing that I mentioned in a previous video, again, if you have opened up more than 100 tabs, just go into the bookmark manager and split them up. All right, that's it for the prepare phase. I'm looking forward to seeing you in the last video.